Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Misty Moss of Moss Photography, and today we are back for episode 2 of my self-portrait series, and I am holding my microphone because there's so much ambient noise in the studio today. There's like the HVAC, it's a lot, so I thought this might be easier even if it looks like this weird little mouse kind of do around the screen. Today we are doing self-portraits in the studio, and I wanted to give you a behind the scenes of what that looks like. I'm going to be talking a little bit about inspiration and how to dedicate time to your self-portrait practice and make time for your self-portrait practice when you don't have any, when you kind of feel like crap and you don't want to get in front of the camera, and the importance of inspiration or waiting until you feel inspired. Spoiler alert, I do not feel inspired at all today. I am moving through a lot of just kind of like big feels in general, and I kind of just like woke up and was like, I don't want to do this, but it's in my calendar, and I have told myself and committed to myself and to my therapeutic self-portrait practice that today is the day that we do the damn thing. So here we are, and we're doing it, and I wanted to kind of talk to y'all about what that looks like and how to make space for all of those emotions. In my Patreon version of this video, because I am recording 2 at the same time, and I'm going to go a little bit more in depth about the emotional toolkit that I use to help me in my self-portrait practice. So there is the photography toolkit and the technical side of things, but there's also like a very emotional and vulnerable side of a self-portrait practice that you navigate, and that as you do it more and more, you definitely garner a toolkit for that. So I get complaints about my intros being too long, so we're just going to get into the setup part of this. And if you want to hear me talk more about emotions and all that fun stuff, because it is fun, head on over to my Patreon, and then aside from that, let's do the damn thing. Alright, my loves, the gear used for the shoot was a Canon EOS R and a 35mm L series lens with an adapter because I am shooting on an RF body with my EF lens. I'm just setting up here for the shoot using some fabric and a lot of plants. I really wanted to create like a Renaissance art studio kind of vibe. I've been feeling the call to just the old classic painters, and I just really wanted to feel melty and musy and goddessy, and just embracing my little chubby bod. So I really wanted to just play with that kind of Renaissance vibe. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I wasn't feeling very inspired to shoot today. In fact, I haven't been feeling inspired at all really lately to get in front of the lens. But I have been an artist and a creative long enough to know that when I hide from my artistic practice, especially one that is this form of creative self-expression instead of work just for my clients, that by doing so, I am denying myself a huge part of myself, a huge therapeutic practice. I'm denying myself a huge spiritual practice. I'm denying myself a lot of ways to explore and be curious about my inner world and my inner creativity. I know that inspiration rarely has anything to do with creating art. Inspiration isn't some magical creature that just visits us in the night and leaves us overflowing with creative ideas. Inspiration comes, unfortunately, from commitment and consistency and being a little bit boring. From showing up, sitting down, and doing the damn work, even when you would rather just crawl under a blanket and be a big old potato. For me, showing up in front of the lens isn't just showing up to create art. It's also a dedication to myself, my inner child, my inner artist, and my commitment to growth and loving myself even when the going gets damn hard. If we wait for the times we feel bursting with inspiration, we might never actually create anything. If we wait for our schedules and calendars to be magically clear, we might never find the time. Instead, I know that scheduling things into my calendar and following through, even when I don't feel inspired, is how art actually gets made. It's how inspiration is actually found. I find that when I actually show up and push through those feelings of resistance, that's when I have some of the most powerful artistic breakthroughs. So if you're sitting there and you're thinking, wow, I wish I had the time, I wish I had the inspiration, I wish I could do this. I wish that too a lot of the time, and I find that the only way to actually make those wishes come true is to put it in my damn calendar, maybe not do some other things, because I know that prioritizing my artistic practice and myself and my own self-expression and my own inner being is really freaking important. And I think we can push ourselves to the back burner and let other things, other people take priority and precedent, but you deserve to create art just for you, and you deserve to have a practice that you are dedicated and committed to. So my hope for this video is that you take away that you can do this too, and if you can find just an hour in your schedule to put in a little artist date for yourself to make some art and just explore and be curious, that I hope that you find that practice within yourself. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.